A little different kind of challenging chopo today with Medina going up against Wiggolly Dantas. You see, we don't have 8 to 10 foot chopo today or in the near future. So we go to what we have, and it's 3 to 4 foot.
But in the barrel and on the open face, Wiggolly's really powerful.
Well, here goes Medina from way deep. Already on his second turn, big tail sliding snap on a smaller wave, but making full use of this little runner as it spins off down the reef. So Medina, with his first wave just being a 1, I mean, that's probably not going to be up in the excellent range, but what a start.
Well, you look at this matchup, Wiggolly basically is going to need to be on the 2 best waves and most likely in the barrel because of this style of surfing. This wave's not going to cut it for Gabe, but he's definitely showcased his intentions.
But this makes you remember that he is one of the best small wave surfers in the world. We don't see it that much because he's been on the championship tour for so long, but Medina, here we go during the interview, Gabriel Medina.
Well, and Gabriel Medina, again, he's just going to go out there and shark the lineup and ride anything and everything. And what that does is makes...
Toledo, who's been on fire this entire year, taking down our local wild card, but a solid run for Tika Nui Smith. During that interview, things got crazy.
Well, first of all, to make that wave was a feat, but...
That was the first part of it.
Exactly, and then that turn just annihilates, drifts, fwangs, whatever you want to call it. That was amazing stuff from Gabriel Medina, but able to force his way through that one. I mean, he pretty much wrote him off, but the other side of this one was, it was all due to the fact that he had taken and sold a lemon to Wiggolly and gained priority for that set wave, to the fact that he made that error, because he needs to move past that if he wants to stay in this heat. But one of the things watching and surfing with Gabriel Medina, when he comes out in the water, he surfs 3 waves to everybody else's 1.
Wiggolly Dantas comboed, needing 12.9, and here he goes again. I mean, so there's 3 waves. Well, it's now 6 waves to Wiggolly's 1. and you know, he's giving nearly every wave that comes through a chance, right? Opportunity is knocking for Wiggolly Dantas. Takes off, takes the high road straight into the pocket. Nice clean exit. A little powerful. Cut back for Wiggolly as he makes his way to the inside section. Detonation.
Nice.
Right over the dry reef for Wiggolly Dantas.
You know, you talk about how much spray this guy throws on his backhand. He can do the same thing on his forehand. Look at this. Into the barrel, maximizing everything out of that, coming out nice and clean. Didn't have to force his way out. Roundhouse cutty, keeps the speed up, and then this turn here.
Look at that little wave coming through.
I would totally agree. I mean, this isn't necessarily A+ chokes, but it's still guaranteed A+. As we watch perfect read.
A dry barrel.
Perfect read, too. I mean, right here, unfortunately, the nose went down. I mean, that was just a samurai snap on the inside section. But look how he just drops right into the tube and then holds the wall. See how he let it release very quickly.
See Wiggolly Dantas now, trying to fight back, needs a 7.84. Cranks it off the bottom, straight up into the lip. Second turn, a little slower, but you see him winding up towards his inside section. Anytime you can do a snap and already going into your bottom turn by the time the spray is coming down, that means you've thrown a lot of spray.
Perfectly times every maneuver to do that. The only real true difference is that Gabriel has a little bit of extra speed out of his maneuvers. I mean, he accelerates out of it, whereas Wiggolly drives through his maneuvers. So it's not quite as fast as it comes out of him. But, I mean, matching maneuver for maneuver, he's did very well there. I mean, the 6.9 compared to the 7.9.
Well, you know, there's some local Tahitians down here on the end enjoying the view as well. Not to mention the Brazilians brought their dog and the mascot. They've got it out here hanging out. I saw the dog out here on a stand-up paddle earlier. But, you know, it's kind of a cool, unique view out here, just hanging out. It's the only place in the world I've actually seen it tie off.
And he's looking still for a 7.84. His last wave comes through a 4.6. Here's a replay of Wiggolly Dantas.
Yeah, I see him slowing down really quickly and then realizes he's got to get down the line. A little stumble here. I don't think that barrel was strong enough to earn the 7.94. He saw it down the line, though. So pretty good read. You know, this would have been a nice backup score, but ultimately just not long enough, not round enough, and then the fall at the end kind of factoring in, but again, just a great look with the drone overlooking how shallow that reef is. Here it is again. So this is, a wave doesn't look like it's going to have the barrel off the takeoff, but that there, the layback snap, committing to that maneuver. I guess the only thing I would say is that he had to kind of double pump the bottom turn. So the first turn, and there it is, vicious, pump. Would have liked to see, the judges like to see you use that one rail and sink that rail the whole way through it and go straight back into it. That's quote-unquote combination of major moves.
Having a look, he's got to paddle over this first wave. 8 seconds now. It's not going to come in time.
5, 4, 3.
So that was your patience call right there. All you had to do was hang on for another 15 seconds, but nothing happened. Gabriel Medina keeps the pace of world number 1, Felipe Toledo.
By 1/10 of a point, 14.73 heat, whereas Felipe had a 14.66.
Yeah, it was a solid matchup there and more to come.